What's up guys, Crackerjack here with 3 different gameplays from the free-for-all gunplay. The first one's gun game. I think I go 20-2. It was the 18 guns version, yeah, it was 18 guns version, which is the better version. And then the second is all or nothing, and I go 20-9. And the third one is, or no, in this one I go 18-2. And then the third one is all or nothing again. I go 20-2. That one was a really quick game. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm back from Peru. It was such a fun trip. It was like for 13 days, but 2 were travel days, which were miserable. I really hate travel days because you're just on an airplane or at the airport on a layover or something like that, and it's just so boring. You have nothing to do. But besides that, that's just the worst part of traveling. But besides that, most trips are fun. It was kind of sad though, cause like it opened my eyes, cause everybody was poor there. Cause Peru and Bolivia, where I went in South America, they're really poor countries, and everybody was like selling stuff on the street, and it was just kind of sad, cause it was really poor. But stuff was really cheap there. Like we got movies. Like we have the Avengers, Battleship. We could have got Men in Black 3, but we didn't, cause we heard it was bad. But somehow they took out the copyright from it and bootlegged it, and they were only selling them each for 75 cents. So we have all 3 movies before they even came out on DVD in the US. We got them for 75 cents. But we weren't allowed to bring them back in the US. We had to put them in our suitcase and try to hide them, which luckily they got passed, because I was happy. I'm happy to have those movies. But anyway, I don't know if it sounds any different, because my Turtle Beach broke. It's really weird. These Turtle Beaches aren't very reliable. They last for a couple, maybe 4 months, and then they break. I can only hear out of the left speaker. The right speaker is just completely dead. I'm not sure what happened, but it happened. I've talked to other people, and it happened to theirs too. So I don't think it's just a unique situation with mine. I think it's just like a defect of the Turtle Beach. And mine are PX21s, just for... which, yeah, it just sucks. But back on the Peru thing, it was kind of funny because everybody was trying to sell stuff, and there was this one crazy guy, and he had a loaf of bread, and he was just dropping it on the ground in the middle of like a square with a big statue where there were a bunch of pigeons. And so there were probably dozens of pigeons around him, probably 50 pigeons just all around his feet, and he just reaches down and grabs 2 pigeons in both of his hands. Like one pigeon is in both of his hands, so he had 2 pigeons all together, and he just, and like we're watching him, we're like maybe 20 feet from him, just sitting on a bench, and he goes up to tourists just like us, and he's offering to sell them to them, and then he comes up to us, and it was in Spanish. Peru and the people in Peru and Bolivia speak Spanish, and I don't know Spanish that well, but my dad does, so he was the one communicating. But the guy asked, would you like to buy these in Spanish? And we were like, no. And then he was like, $1 each pigeon. It was really disgusting. And they were live pigeons. And he was just holding it with his hands. But stuff over there isn't as clean as where I live in the U.S., or where I live, or most of the U.S., just because it's really poor. And there were thousands of stray dogs. When we were there, we probably saw at least 1,000 different dogs. I don't know why. I think it's because like they don't have the money to put them in shelters and to have like a SPCA or whatever that like stores dogs and like tries to get people to come and inhabit them, I guess. So there were just dogs roaming around the city, and the people there didn't really care because they were so used to it. But it was such a shocker just seeing all different kinds of dogs running around the city. Like just running around the city, and people there, some people fed them, but it wasn't that good to feed them because they could have disease and stuff. But it was really cool. I've never seen like such a big variety of dogs in Peru. But enough with that. Over the summer, because like I've been out for 2 weeks, we're gonna, or not 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, I don't know. But I'm gonna be playing COD so much, because both my parents are going to be at work, and my brother and I, like, their only option is to leave us home, because we're too old for summer camps. So we're just going to be playing Call of Duty so much. We're not exactly allowed to, but we're going to. It's gonna be so fun, but we're gonna get. Or I don't know about him, but I'm gonna get so tired of it because whenever I play just constantly day after day, I just get so bored with the game, and not just bored, just like I want something new. And I have other games, but they don't really interest me as much as COD does in the beginning. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna end up watching TV near the end of summer because it's gonna get so stale, and just it's gonna be the same thing as it was the day before and the day before that and the day before that. But I'm gonna rack up a lot of game time because obviously I'm gonna be playing a lot. But these games are in the free for all gunplay. I really like this playlist. I can't wait for when they take All or Nothing and One in the Chamber separate from the gun game, because the gun game isn't that good. Nobody likes it. It's just a waste of time, and I just back out whenever I get a gun game. And One in the Chamber, it's alright, but All or Nothing is by far the best in the playlist. They should just have it as its own playlist, and I would be so happy, because I just keep searching for All or Nothing, and I can never get it until we finally do, and then we stay in that lobby a long time if we just keep getting it, because it's just so much fun. And I really hope Black Ops 2 has it, because it's a good bonus to the game. And I like the whole community playlist, taking in people's suggestions and like fixing up their created game and making it an online game. It's a really good idea. But in this game I just do work. I go 22 22, I think, either that or 23. But I got so mad. No, yeah, it was 23. I got so mad when I died because I was doing pretty well. One of these deaths, I was doing really well, and then someone knifed me from behind, and I was just so mad. And in this game, I like to knife. Shooting's kind of a waste of time if they're running at you, because they can just commando you. Because it seems like they have more commando in this game. In All or Nothing, I don't know. That's just like my observations. But yeah, I just can't wait for summer. It's gonna be a really fun summer because I don't have to do any camps, like I said, which I am really excited about. I really hate camps. They're just a waste of time. But yeah, I'm glad my Peru trip went really well. But we almost didn't get home in time. Like, our flight got delayed. We had 5 minutes to get through the airport, to get to the next flight. Not 5 minutes, but like it got delayed, and then we had to take another flight, and then we almost got delayed after that. So then we would have had to stay the night in Colombia, which would have been bad because we were so homesick. Anyway, that's the end of all 3 gameplays. Thanks for watching. Peace.